It's now time for the Reaver Sports full game recap. Go all the way back to April 30th of the year 2024 when the Nashville Predators were in Vancouver to face off against the Canucks in Game 5 of a first round best-of-7 series. Vancouver currently leads 3-1 going into this game. Head coach Andrew Brunette deploys his lines and defensive combinations in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Zucker, Sissons, and Beauvillier, Jankowski, Novak, and Evangelista, Smith, McCarron, and Sherwood. Your defense pairings are Yossi and Fabro. McDonough and Barry gets the start in this game. Luzon and Carrier also make up your third defensive pairing. UC Saros gets the start in net. We are 3 minutes and 27 seconds in. Feeling out process is underway in Game 5, and we find our first action where it is Shelops coming up with a save on Smith's backhand. That's the first shot on goal of the game at 3:45 mark of the first period. UC Saros coming with a save on Miller. That's his first save of the game. At the 6:20 mark of the first period, UC Saros coming with a save on Miller's deflection. So Miller picking up right where he left off last game with multiple shots on goal here early in the first period. 7:34 of the first period now. Saros comes with a save on Quinn Hughes. He does the same thing 10 seconds later, immediately after the reset and the face-off win by the Vancouver Canucks. At 7:58 of the first, Saros comes with a save on Pettersson's deflection. Just past the halfway point of the first period at 10:19, we find Shelops coming up with a save on Gus Nyquist at the 12:21 mark of the first period. Shelops comes with a save on Beauvillier at 14:19. You see Saros back to work coming with a save on Bluger at the 16:09 mark now of the first period. It's Shelops coming with a save on Ryan McDonough. We find our first penalty special teams situation of the game coming at 17:14 of the first period. It is Miller off to the box, 2 minutes for hooking. The Nashville Predators getting their first opportunity at a power play, but there hasn't been much power behind that play in this series. That trend, sadly, for the Predators would continue over the next 2 minutes as the Predators would not generate a single shot on goal. As a matter of fact, they would be limited in zone time, and that aggressive Vancouver penalty kill, especially out there at the top of the zone, kept the Nashville Predators from doing virtually anything. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, we find ourselves at 19:33 of the first period, and it's UC Saros coming with a save on Puce Suter. At the end of the first period, fairly low event hockey, the Vancouver Canucks outshoot the Nashville Predators 7-4. We start the second period, and the action picks up immediately and much more intensely than the game first started. At 33 seconds of the second period, Shelops coming with a save on Smith. Just like the first period, the first shot on goal goes to Cole Smith at the 45-second mark of the second period. Is Shelops coming with a save on Gus Nyquist. Then 1:16 of the second period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Lindholm. 1:32, Shelops back to work coming with a save on Jankowski. At 2:02 of the second period, Shelops comes up with a save on Zucker. And at the 2:35 mark of the second period, you find Shelops coming with a save on the captain, Roman Josi. This is significant because it is the Nashville Predators' fifth shot on goal of the second period, and it has happened in 2 minutes and 35 seconds, when in the first 20 minutes of action, known as the first period, the Predators were only able to generate 4 shots on goal. So the Predators have already outshot the first period in just 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We move on. 3:14 now of the second period. Saros coming with a save on Lindholm while well out of the crease. He got himself out of position, but the Preds D was able to help and support on any of the rebound opportunities. At the 5:08 mark of the second period, we find Zadorov off the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking on Philip Forsberg. Really gave him a good shot to the lower back right there. We find on the Nashville Predators power play, it's Shelops coming with a save on Barry, and then Shelops coming with another save on Barry, trying to swap the puck in there near the side of the net. So Barry inserted into the lineup and bringing some offensive opportunities for this Nashville Predators team, especially on the power play. It is what his reputation is, and it's what he's delivering. At the 7:37 mark of the second period, now we find UC Saros coming with a save on Quinn Hughes at the 8:47 mark. Saros comes up with a save on Mikheyev at the 9:01 mark. Now, the second period, it's Beauvillier off the box. 2 minutes for hooking, putting the Vancouver power play to work, but it would be Sherwood coming with the best scoring opportunity as he would hit the post off of the 2-on-1 rush. 0 shots on goal given up by the Nashville Predators penalty kill. You can't label it as anything other than outstanding. Nashville doing a good job staying in this game. 13-12 in the second period now. Saros comes with a save on Mikheyev on the long, lengthy, delayed call. Quinn Hughes doing a masterful job of keeping the Vancouver play moving with the 6-on-5 opportunity. We get the whistle finally after Saros makes that save, and then we find out that it's McDonough off to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. The Predators penalty kill, back to work again, and once again in this period, 0 shots against on the power play. Outstanding penalty kill for the Nashville Predators. Smith with the extra effort, the dive and the clear. McCarron getting the puck down into the offensive zone and pinning it up against the wall and keeping it there for some time, doing some great time wasting. The Nashville Predators, an outstanding penalty kill right here. 16:42 of the second period. Shelov's coming with a save on Zucker, plus the follow-up leads to a scrum after the whistle, and the Preds absolutely fired up. We've seen that from Zucker throughout this series, and it's great to see the Predators showing some emotion right here. 17:19 of the second period. It's Cole off the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. This also on Philip Forsberg. Forsberg drawing his team multiple power plays in this game. Nyquist would hit the post. Better movement after that, but that would be it for the Nashville Predators. No shots on goal at the end of the second period. Preds are now out shooting the Vancouver Canucks 15-11. We start the third period. We find our first action at 2:18 of the third, and it's Saros coming with the save on Mikheyev, and then Fabro blocks Pettersson's shot with the wide open net. Looks like he was willing to use his face to block this shot, but did not have to. At the 2:52 mark of the third period, Besser hits the post. We go to the back of the sheet, and 3:11 of the third period, we find the first score breakthrough, and it is by Zadarov, his second goal of the series. A sharp angle shot off of the wall eludes UC Saros right there at the bar down situation. Vancouver now takes a 1-0 lead in the third period. Takes a moment or two for the Nashville Predators to stop being stunned and get back in this thing, and they draw a power play. 6:51 in the third period. It's Joshua off to the pucks. 2 minutes for boarding. Luke Evangelista doing the hard work and earning that power play for the Predators. And the captain, Roman Josi, makes it all worth it because he's going to pick up his first goal of the series. It was a strong drive to the net. The puck trickles through, and it was in a dangerous area. Everyone crashing the crease and ends up being knocked in by the Vancouver Canucks. It counts for Roman Josi. It goes on the board. It ties the game at 1 apiece. 7:51 of the third period now in a fresh tie game. Saros comes with a save on Besser's backhand. It was an absolutely huge save at the 8:58 mark of the third period. Saros comes with a save on Garland. 9:05 of the third period. Saros comes up with a save on Pius Suter, and just past the midway point of the third period, we find Saros again at 10:56 coming with a save on Pettersson at the 12:20 mark of the third period. It's Shelov's coming with a save on Philip Forsberg. Ryan McDonough has a golden opportunity at the rebound and misses the open net, firing it wide of the post and off of the end wall. But at the 12:46 mark of the third period, it's Alex Carrier getting his first goal of the playoffs. It was a long shot with O'Reilly setting the screen. O'Reilly actually being tied up with Hughes, causing more of a screen. Nyquist doing a good job being patient after missing his first opportunity, keeping puck possession, getting it out to the point for Carrier. Carrier fires from the middle. A perfectly accurate low shot goes into the net, giving the Nashville Predators a 2-1 lead at the 14:29 mark of the third period. It's Shelov's coming with a save on Zucker at 15:12. Saros comes with a save on Lindholm at the 17:50 mark of the third period. Saros comes with a save on Besser at the 18:53 mark of the third period with the 6-on-5 attack on. Saros comes with a save on Pettersson, and one more with 5 seconds to go in the game. Saros stops Pettersson one last time, deflecting the puck off harmlessly into the corner. The buzzer goes, and the Nashville Predators secure a 2-1 victory in Game 5 at Vancouver, out shooting the Vancouver Canucks 22-20 and keeping the series alive for a Game 6 on Friday night at Bridgestone Arena. For the Nashville Predators, they did what they had to do. They hung in there in the first period, and the second period they gained some momentum, and in the third period they were able to overcome the 1-goal deficit and get the game-winning goal. 2 goals from defense defenseman, the captain, Roman Josi, gets on the board finally in this series, and Alex Carey picks up the game-winning goal. I hope somebody picked up that puck for him in this particular situation. The Nashville Predators, with their backs against the wall, keep this series alive and force a Game 6 back on home ice. Another long flight for the Vancouver Canucks here to Nashville. More coming up on this game, box score recap, and so much more on the Renegades of Puck podcast.